that it's just crazy, right? So,
Yeah.
but I guess that's why we're here, right? To go through the disinformation and really start questioning not only the bad guys, but the good guys too.
Yep.
Because I feel like they're putting out information as well that doesn't necessarily, I don't want to say it's not true, but that makes us think things in a different way. I don't know. I feel
Is
like
it
there's,
misinformation?
yeah, yeah,
For a reason. So
right.
absolutely.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. So, hello, everybody. Hello, gang, soul family, soul tribe. Oh, Jessie. Hey,
Jessie wants to
Jessie.
say hello. So yay.
Yay. I
He's
hope
here.
we can talk to Jazzy today and get
Yeah.
some of his input too.
Yeah.
So today I want to look at something that that somebody mentioned here before. Yeah, wolf love. So
Yeah.
we're going to take a look at Heche again, and that I'll let Maree explain what
Yeah.
happened there.
So I had a few people that were asking me, well, you know, is she really dead? And I went, oh my God. As I was saying to myself, rookie error. I just presumed that she was dead. But remember, the cards we got for her were so positive. So we had the Three of Wands, which was looking towards the future, letting go of the past. And I'm going, well, obviously her soul wanted whatever was happening. And then it was the Four of Wands, which was creating a beautiful space for yourself and feeling celebrated. And then it was the Nine of Wands. And I went, okay, no one's like, she hasn't been interfered with. She's actually, they were really positive cards because the Nine of Wands, even though you've had a very hard journey, you're there and you're strong and you're standing there with your last wand ready to go into something that's finishing. And I forgot to ask, is she actually still alive? Because we forget, we get tricked. So
we
I just went,
do.
she's
We
got to
do.
be,
It was an
she had an accident.
assumption.
She died, apparent. So I'll take it.
It
So
was definitely an
yeah.
assumption. Yeah.
It was, but her cards were positive. So,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
I've been saying about Mr. T's cards, they've all been positive. So
Yeah.
thanks Wolf Love for bringing that up. So let's have
Yes.
another look
Yep.
about Anne Heche. And
Yes. So let's ask the question: is she
yes,
alive or is
is
she
she
dead?
alive?
Is she in this
Let's do let's
matrix or
and
no?
it's such a great reminder to remember to go back to basics and
Yes.
ask things from the beginning.
Yes.
So Queen of Cups, which is someone that's contemplating their emotions. So this is where she's at right now, because I asked for that as well. Is she, so, oh my God. And then the Nine of Wands has come up again. So she's contemplating her journey, which has been pretty tough. Okay, so, and if we think about what some of these people maybe have been forced into or blackmailed into, all the stuff that's gone on, but she's quite strong. So that's what that warrior does. And let's just see what the last card says. Yeah, Six of Cups. So to me, she is still alive because there's a lot of emotion in there. Now, the Six of Cups is about something that's happened in the past as well. Like, remember, there's a village behind her. So there's stuff that she's experienced, and now they're offering her something in a new way of looking at things. It's always an offering, and it depends how she looks at it. So when I look at this, yeah, she's actually looking at what are my options? What can I do? So I do feel that she's actually alive because the cards are still positive. I'm going to just pull a clarifying card. Can you believe what came up? That Four of Wands, and that was her second card that I pulled for her the last time when we checked to see. So this to me is like a home, a castle, something that's safe. It's a celebration. The Four of Wands to me is always a celebration. I can believe that card's come up for her again. So yeah, I just feel that, yeah, she is alive, but because those cards were positive.
Okay, very good. So then the next question is, did the deep state try to kill her, or what the accident that we saw? I know we have to be super detailed with the cards. The accident that was shown that she was in this fiery crash, was this the deep state trying to kill her, or was this a way for her to get out of this matrix and move on to behind the scenes because maybe she was in danger?
Yeah, let's have a look and see. And that's a really good way to put it. Okay. Yeah, no, these the Chariot's come up. So no, this was to me a movement trying to keep it in balance. So when the Chariot comes through, it's like it's being guided. It wasn't the bad guys, because then the Eight of Cups came up, which is walking away from a situation, leaving everything behind. So exactly what you just said, I feel this was a way for her. Queen of Swords. So it's using words, using descriptions, using a way to make it come across as a message for people. So the Queen she's not as powerful as the King, but it's come through, and that's what was done for her. So I'm just going to pull another card on that to clarify. Oh, yeah, that one wants to come up. Justice. I asked, was it the good guys? And the Justice card came up.
Okay.
So, yeah, I really feel it was done for her.
Okay.
Her safe.
So then what is she in the witness protection program, like Wolf Love says here?
Yeah. So, and I just say, I don't often look at the comments, but they jump at me sometimes. And Wolf Love's just said, wow, I got 2 of those 3 cards. And it's interesting because you can't make this stuff up. They just come up when you've asked the question and are sitting in the space. So, sorry. So is she in witness protection is what you're asking. Okay, let's have a look and see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So 5 of Pentacles. So someone's been out in the cold, having a hard time on their own, but there's a solution coming. The next card up was our 6 of Wands, which is victory. So she's, I'm getting goosebumps with this too. She's been taken to a safe place. 7 of Pentacles. So this is a card where there's been seeds planted, things are starting to bloom, but there's always that off chance that something might not be as good as you want. So I feel it's still a little bit of a tricky situation for her and for the whole situation, if that makes sense. So, yeah, she is being looked after, but there's still that edge of potential danger.
So here's the there's a video that's going around. I'm trying to share it right now, where she's shown that she gets up from so I have to ask, first of all, is this video real? Because why is she naked? Like, nothing makes sense to me here.
Okay. Is that actually her? I don't even know much about.
Yeah, she has short blonde hair, but I can't really tell if that's her.
Yeah, okay. So let's have a look and see. So it's interesting because someone sent me a video and it was actually from a different angle. So that's really interesting.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's just check and see. Is that actually a true video that we're seeing?
Okay,
is that
true?
I
gotta get rid of a troll. Love the trolls. Love you, sending you love, even if you're a bot.
Bye-bye, bot.
Okay, so what did the card say about this video?
Yeah, it's I'm going to do some clarifying cards on this one as well. But the first one up was our 7 of Pentacles. So that to me is seeds have been planted. I feel it was done deliberately to make us ask questions, because it's like I said, there's always a duality in that 7 of Pentacles. And then we got the 6 of Swords. So I feel it was to let people know that she has been taken to a safe place, that there's things going on behind the scene. So, yeah, and the 4 of Pentacles has come up. So I feel it may have been people that were deliberately there to photograph it, and she was maybe told to do that. So it could have been at the actual accident scene, but it created chaos because the 7 of Cups has come up. To me, this is always, there's so many ifs and buts. So it could have been actually done at the scene of the accident, but deliberately set up. Page of Pentacles. Yeah.
Okay, so can we ask if that's really her, though? Because, again, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Well, if I guess, though, they're trying to whip someone away. This is how they usually often do it, isn't it? Is to actually get them off the scene.
Yeah, but she wouldn't be naked.
Yeah.
Like, her being naked doesn't make sense to me.
Makes sense. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So now we've got our 8 of Swords. So this is something where we're not seeing the whole picture, so that we're actually in it's like we've caged a little bit. 10 of Swords. So this is the Death card, leaking energy to something and something new coming through. And I'm just going to strategy. So it was a strategy. 7 of Swords they're all swords. So it's all to do with words, planting images, setting up a story. So the 7 of Swords is definitely a strategy. So look, you might be right, but I think it's been done deliberately. So
definitely being done deliberately. There's no
Yeah.
question about it, because the video looks weird. It's like a weird, like the way it looks, it's just weird. And the way she gets up, it's almost like scripted or rehearsed or like,
which
and
is
then the
what I
fact
was
that she's
getting.
naked, like, what?
Yeah. Was she completely naked? Did you see that? They would have probably.
I don't know, but she gets up like this, and she's not wearing anything.
Yeah, interesting, because, and I mean, if we're going to sort of play devil's advocate, if it was supposed to be a fire, then maybe they would have taken off any clothing. That's the only other thing I can think of to make it look realistic. So okay, let me just double check in to see if it was actually her or a body double that looked like her.
Yes.
So
that's very possible. She could have.
Yeah.
She probably wasn't even in the accident. It was a body double, a clone. Well, the good guys don't do clones, so they do. We found out that they do, but
Let's have a look and see. Yeah. Yep. So King of Cups has come up now. To me, he's someone that can bring through solutions and but he can also hide things. So for me, Three of Pentacles, this is a contract or an idea being brought into fruition. Something's been planned. So I would say that it might have been a body double, because look at that, our Four of Swords, which is something's hidden, something's very mysterious. There's something going on that we don't yet know. So could easily have been a body double. So Ace of Pentacles just came up. So I'm feeling that reality is what they were actually hoping for. So people would ask questions, number one, so that we would know that maybe not all these people are being, leaving the earth plane.
So can we find out why now? Because I know she's been working on this movie that's going to come out. If the bad guys didn't want this movie to come out, they would have already done something to her. So why now?
It makes you ask, who's in control now, doesn't it? you know? It's like, okay, so why now? Well, why now? How can we ask that in a way that's easy to? So why now? Okay, is there any relevance as to why this is happening now? Let's find out. What it is. Because there's still mystery. So this is our beautiful High Priestess card. Now she does hold a lot of hidden mysteries, but it's also starting to bring balance in. Page of Pentacles wants to come up again in this scenario. So this is something new coming forward that's being offered to us as a new reality. Five of Swords. This is when there's been, even in our own minds, we've had questions or we've had a bit of a struggle going on. So if I look at that Five of Swords and I put it with these two cards, it's like the massive smile that just stood out on his face is, we're making people think, we're making people not be so indoctrinated. So it's all now to, again, make people start to question everything. So Lover's card, it's actually going to help bring everyone together, bring a situation into a place of clarity. So it's still in that mode is what I'm getting from the cards. Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Is she going to stay in the earth plane, or is she going to go to a different planet
or a different dimension? Okay. Good question. Yeah, she's I think, like I said, how many people have gone through so much without even knowing what they were getting into. So you have to have some compassion for these people. She's going to actually be happy because the Nine of Cups has come up. Nine of Pentacles has come up. So she's actually going to feel like she is allowed to be herself, be unique, have abundance in a way she's never had before. And we're not just talking money. So I feel like she's probably going to be on the earth plane because our Page of Swords has come up. Now, he's someone that, again, can bring through a story, bring through words, but he can also be a little bit tricky. So I feel that she's just going to be kept undercover, but in a place that she's always wanted to experience, and now she can actually get to experience here on the earth plane, because these people, my goodness, you don't even know what they've been through.
Yeah. Well, I can't imagine. I know she was married to Ellen, so
yeah. Exactly. So yeah, but oh no, definitely, I just pulled again and that same card came up. So 9 of Cups. So she's getting what she's desired.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. So the next question is that our president's wife got,
Oh, Dennis, you're funny.
The thing.
Yeah.
But that was funny.
From the JoJo's ice cream boil. Oh, sorry, I just snorted. That means it's really funny. Oh, you did too. Dennis, you've done it again.
That's awesome. That's just freaking hilarious.
You gotta laugh. It is so funny. So, but it is
funny.
Interesting, isn't it, that she's been diagnosed and always calm. So yeah, do you want me to check in to just see maybe what's happening there?
What is the deal with Jill? Has she been taken to the spa, the South Florida spa?
Oh, okay. Let's go back. Is she still alive?
Yeah, right.
Let's just go back and get no more rookie errors. Oh, how funny. Okay. I think she may have been moved on. Ace of Cups is yeah. So it's not her, is what I'm getting.
Okay.
Yeah. So because we've got our Wheel of Fortune, we've got the Devil card together.
Yeah.
So and then we've got our Ace of Cups. I'm just going to clarify that. See, we've got to go back to basics. Page of Pentacles. So it could be someone new that's actually playing that reality again. And Knight of Swords. So there was a military aspect as a part of all of this as well.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is interesting, isn't it? 7 of Cups. Now, I see this one as creating chaos. Uh-huh. So what's really going on? So I'm feeling that she may already have gone for a Swords mystery card. Something's been very hidden.
Yeah. So it was just okay. So then was this announcement just to let us know that she's been taken care of?
Yeah, let's have a look and see. Because we know that JoJo is, being taken care of. Oh, that one wants to jump out.
And I'm going to look for... Yeah, go ahead.
Our star has come up. Now, remember, this is also a card of great beauty, of beautiful balance or whatever. But then on the other side of it, there's something that's hidden that's maybe not so great. So I feel that it's keeping an illusion going. All right. Okay. So yeah. So is that what you are? That was what you're asking, wasn't it? It was really about a calm. So oh my gosh, this one wants to just keep coming up today. So I would say, that it's definitely a calm, what's going on.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
3 of Swords, just clarifying that.
Yes.
So that's
okay, because what's interesting is somebody put together a collage of people that says, I tested positive for the thing.
Yeah.
And I'm currently experiencing mild symptoms. Grateful to had the thingy for, all the thingies that that they have, and looking for treatments like Paxlovid. And this was Gavin Newsom, Barack Obama, Major Lori Lightfoot, Amina Mohammed, Albert Bourria, Elizabeth Warren, Rep. Peter Welch, John Tory, and Hillary Clinton. They all said the same thing, that they tested positive, and that they're super grateful for all the different, for the protection that the you-know-what can do. So is this, what's the idea behind this campaign? I'm going to call it campaign because they're all saying the same thing. So is it for people to is it a come for us to know that they are in the spa, or they're gone? Or is it the deep state for people to start taking the new medicine? What do you think?
No, I feel it's a con because we've got our Six of Swords again, and this is a situation or something changing and going over the water into a better place. So I feel it's for us, because if you know what the comms mean. And then we've got our Nine of Wands. So this has been a long journey, but we're all still so the warriors are standing strong, going, yep, we know this is going to finish soon. So I really feel it's a comm with that Six of Swords. And then I asked for confirmation, is this actually what is happening? And the King of Swords came out. Now, he's the master of speaking truth, but putting out words in a way that, again, is clever, is so that it can be picked up on by those that are in the know.
So it's comms for all of us.
It's comms for all of us is what I'm getting with that, yeah.
Okay.
And it was funny because I thought, if the King of Swords come up, I know absolutely it's comms for all of us. And then the King of Swords came up. And I was like, okay, confirmation.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Awesome. So the next question that we have is from Melissa. Do you think silver prices will increase in the next 6 months?
Melissa, let's hope so. Let's have a little look and see what we get told. Gosh. Okay, so we're just tuning in. I'm going to tune into the timeline that we will be on in the next 6 months, because, things are changing, aren't they?
Yes.
So, okay.
Absolutely.
And as I did that, I pulled this one, which was the Two of Swords. So I think we're still going to be fluctuating, like with the prices, with everything that's going on. I still think there's going to be a fluctuation. But then our beautiful Emperor card came up. So I feel once this happens, once our Mr. T is back on the scene, I think a lot would have happened by then. So, yeah, it's like it will go up. Maybe not as much as we wanted, because remember, this Six of Cups is all about things that have happened in the past, things that are collective, things that maybe aren't quite what we want. And so we will be offered something. I'm just going to tune into this card a little bit more. We want more, but it will go up. It's going to, we want more than what I think it goes up to in the next 6 months.
Oh, okay.
However, it will go up again, because that beautiful Six of Swords has come up again, which is taking us away from a situation that wasn't great into a better place. Okay. So, it's going to go up. It might also go down first. However, it will go up in the next 6 months. And do you want me to pull cards to see if it happens quite quickly once it actually does start going up? Or, things have to come down first, don't they? Like, things have to be taken away before the true value of things.
Well, yeah, but see, what I think with the physical stuff is it can't go to zero. It's a physical thing that you can grab. It's not crypto, right?
You got it.
So to me, it's already pretty low. Like, I can't imagine it going lower. It's a real thing that you can.
I know.
But
if they've still got all of the mechanisms in place that have been able to, illegally and falsely bring down the value of things, which can happen, and, we can
ask if it's going to go lower than where it is now.
Yeah. So
will silver go lower than what it is now?
Yeah. Within the next 6 months on the timeline that will be at. Yep. Will silver actually go lower than where it is now? That one wants to come out. Yeah, it's going to be. So we've got our Eight of Pentacles. So this is always working on a project and something coming into completion. But then we've got our Seven of Cups. Now remember, this is a little bit of a chaos card. So it could just drop a bit, slip a bit, before it starts doing its upward trend to what we want. So that's our Nine of Cups, which is what we want and desire. So don't be alarmed if it does happen to do a little bit more of a teeter, okay, before it heads up. But I feel like some things have got to get taken out of the system. Oh, my God, it's come up again, the Emperor card. So the Mr. T card. So once this has happened and once the truth has come out and things have been taken down, I think for all of us to see, then that's when things will go.
Okay.
So it may not be where we want it fully in 6 months, but it then will be on its way up, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. All right. The next question is, can we look at Scott Morrison, former Prime Minister of Australia? There's a lot coming out about him. Is he still alive?
Really good question, Serena. So, yeah, he was not a popular person for a very long time over here. So, yeah, but let's just tune in and see. And can I say, I do remember watching him do one presentation, and he had a very bulky, lumpy thing around one of his ankles. So I actually think he had on one of those little monitors.
Okay.
So there was a couple of them that did. So yeah.
Okay.
So let's just see if he's still on our beautiful Earth plane. Because again, you know, there's quite a few little doubles around, isn't there? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I feel he's still with us because the Ace of Cups has come up and the Nine of Swords, which is worrying about something. But I feel that the Fool card's come up. So he's just stepping into a new world, a new place for him. And I'm going to pull some clarifying cards. So just to see if he's, so I was thinking, so where is it we want him to be? He's in 10 of Cups. So for us, because I was going, well, where would we want him to be? He's somewhere where he can't do real harm as that person. 10 of Wands, something's finished, something something different has happened. So there's been a completion for him, and for us it's actually going to make us feel better. We know, well, I know anyway, Hanged Man. So there's something that's actually just, there's no fear around this. It's like it's taken care of. Surrender to it.
Yeah.
So I feel he's still here, but he's not where they're saying he is.
Okay.
Excuse me. Sorry. I've got the cat in here.
No worries. No worries.
Mm.
Okay. Are the illegals going to be okay here after the D state is done with them?
Oh, so you guys call your people that come from somewhere else, don't you, in the US that? Yeah, okay. So
well, they're mostly the people from, I would have to say, from Mexico that are crossing the border through areas that are not official areas.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's have a look at that and see if there's a plan in place to help them, or to, you know, if they have been brought here against their will, to maybe take them home, whatever. Let's see if there is something that's in place for them after we've had a little bit more of a recognition of what's going on. So yeah, the world. Yeah, I really feel that there is actually going to be Page of Swords. So again, the Page of Swords is someone that brings us a message or whatever. Sometimes there's a little bit of it's not quite true, but I feel they'll be looked after because that beautiful Nine of Pentacles has come up. So I mean, there's sometimes things that don't turn out how it would be the highest will and good. Patience is needed. Temperance card has come up, so that there's going to be a change in situations, definitely, because that Temperance card has come up, but it's going to take patience. It's not going to happen overnight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
That was the other thing. I don't know if any of you have seen it, because as you're talking about that, I straight away thought of the border and the wall and everything that's been done down there. Have you seen the video where they clap their hands and there's actually a resonance, the bird sound or something comes back with?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that happens at, is it Machu Picchu? There's one of the,
Yeah, so, they're saying something like, is it what did they call it? Like, is the wall a tuning fork? A huge tuning fork of some kind.
It's interesting. Anyway, that just came into my mind as I was tuning into the.
Yeah, let's ask that question. That would be a good question.
Is it true? Is it something that has another what's the word, service to it, or another attribute to it than just being a wall? Really? Yeah, because that intrigued me. Wow. Okay, this is interesting because we got the Death card. So we got the transformation card. So I feel that there is something in there that is a lot more than what we know, because then the Knight of Cups comes up. And this is someone that is gently bringing us a message. It's usually emotional as well. So it's usually very steady. And the moon. So there's a big illusion around all of that. There's definitely illusion, because this is something that shouldn't potentially be there. There's definitely something else that this is, So, it's a very possibility, Ace of Pentacles.
Interesting.
So there's definitely something else to that wall than it just being a wall.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I'm glad that came to mind.
It did. And I went, oh, no, I have to. And I nearly said to you, remember the wall, because when I'm like doing the cards, I sort of go off but they came back. So I think we were meant to ask that.
Yeah. All right. The next question is, will the Cabal do something destructive to cancel midterms?
Okay. Should we ask first if there will be any? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I know that, just to check in to see yes or no if there actually will be any midterms coming through. So I don't think we've checked that, have we?
Well, if you ask this question, it okay. I guess
because we could break it up then. So then it could be yes or no. Yes, there will be, or no, there won't be. And then we can say, well, if it's no, is it because of the
Got
deep
it.
state?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, I'm just going to break it up. So
Okay.
will there be midterms? Oh my God, no. Straight away, I got no, because that Emperor card is coming up today, Mr. T. I feel something's going to happen before then, because we've got our beautiful Seven of Wands, which is real chaos of fighting around something. So I don't feel it's even going to go ahead. And that's actually going to, it's going to be a very unique situation, because our Knight of Pentacles has come up. So it's actually going to, I feel, there's going to be something else that happens, because it's unique. So the outcome will be unique. It'll be abundant.
Yes.
So no, I don't feel there will be midterms. And let's just see who it is that's actually going to be responsible for that. I love it when the same cards keep coming up, when we're in that energy flow. It's just, and yet I'm divinating them. So I'm actually not just pulling them out. I'm actually using heat and tingling to divinate which ones want to come up. Okay, so we're asking, is it the good guys or the bad guys as we can see them? It's the good guys. Definitely the good guys. Queen of Swords. So this is someone that can be as truthful, that brings through words, brings through an understanding through the story. And then we got the Nine of Cups, which is what we desire. Okay, so something that we've actually wanted and looked forward to is happening. And then the Chariot. So I feel there's going to be a lot happen before then. So something is going to, move through. More balanced is what I'm getting as I'm looking at it, because the black and white are seeming more balanced than they sometimes can be. Mm-hmm. So I feel there's going to be a lot shift and happen. So I would say that is actually our beautiful team behind the scenes.
Okay.
So I'm just going to pull another card. There it is, that one. I knew there was another one to come out. Yeah. Two of Wands. So this can be really balanced, looking out over the world. It can also mean that there needs to be more balance. But when I'm looking at this card, to me, it does feel like it's actually balanced. So that's what it's creating. So.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. History. Is the truth revealed in regards to Ruby Ridge, or is there a hidden agenda?
Okay. Can I ask what Ruby Ridge is? Is it a person? Is it a place? History question. So maybe it's, I don't know. Can we get a little bit more information on that? Would that be okay, Trixie?
Yeah.
Can you just pop in a little bit more information? Is it a place? I presume it's a place with a name, with that ridge there, but and maybe just a little bit about what it's about, just so I can sort of get more clarity to ask clearer question. It'd be great. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So while we are waiting, Melissa asked me if I'm obsessed with someone, and I don't know who she's talking about.
Oh.
So maybe she can tell me who I'm obsessed with.
Yeah.
So should I ask the next question while
Yeah,
we wait for
ask the
this
next
Ruby
question
Ridge?
and we'll wait for Trixie and then go back to that.
When will SCOTUS announce the Trump election case?
Ooh, okay. Let's have a look and see if we can get within like whatever time frame is coming up. I actually might use my kinesiology for this. So I'm just going to tune in through and check with my kinesiology. Okay, so it's going to be within 2 months is what came up when I was checking in there to see. So Queen of Wands. So yeah, this is our card that tells me that there's a lot of truth, there's real stability, there's a lot of a lot's gone on, but it's actually coming through as truth. So it will definitely happen within 2 months. And then the Four of Pentacles. So there's going to be a foundation with that. So there's going to be some sort of foundation that's set up around that case. And then our beautiful Fool cards come up. So it's going to be a new beginning, something jumping into something that's new.
Oh, yay. Okay, fantastic.
That one wanted to come up again, Two of Wands. So again, looking out for more balance, looking out over the world, looking out over into the distance. So it's really something that's definitely going to come through. So it did say within 2 months that will come out. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could be it might be in 6 weeks. It might be in 1 week. It does, but definitely I'm getting within 2 months. So
yeah. Okay.
Interesting to see what other people's thoughts are on that, like what if they've picked up intuitively something or whatever. So
yeah. So someone mentioned October, so you're about about the same.
So they were feeling October. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've always had the message that it will be before we were meant to do the you guys were meant to have the midterms.
Okay, so med beds. I know this keeps coming up.
Oh, no.
I've heard all kinds of different, like med beds are not coming, they are coming, or if they come, it's going to be a long time, or it's us that we need to, create the med beds and create the technology, or so what's, are med beds really coming or not?
Well, can I tell you an experience I had? I don't know if I've shared this with you guys. I've sort of watched Jason Shirker for a while, and he was talking. He had an interview with this amazing physicist and lady that had actually created these frequency monitors, and she said that she did it so that it would actually heal, because her parents, they actually were like nuclear physicists and all of these incredibly intelligent people that worked on the nuclear bomb. And as a child, she used to think, well, I want to actually help people heal. Why are we working on something that's going to destroy? So her goal through her whole life was to do that. So she did. She invented these frequency output monitors. And my friend, who I didn't even know she'd seen the same sort of interview, she looked it up. And there was one where we live here on the Gold Coast, and there's only 2 in Australia. I think the other one was in Sydney. And so she booked us in before everyone else found out about it. And so we got to experience these incredible, they had like 8 of these frequency monitors set up in this beautiful room, and you just lay down and receive the energy. And as soon as I walked in, I could feel the frequency, and I was going, this feels like real 5th dimensional, 6th dimensional frequency. It was quite palpable. So, and so you just receive, we had a 2-hour session. So they're starting to already come out in a form. All right. So that technology is actually here. So you want to know if it'll become more prominent and more public. Is that the question? Like,
I think that's the thing, is I think medbed has the connotation that it's from the galactic, right? Not something that a human would create.
But we can because if that's, so I feel we're limiting ourselves as humans. With that sort of interpretation. So, the technology's already been on Earth as well, guys. Like, so let's have a look and see if it will come to us. It will. These cards are amazing. Absolutely. So we've got our Chariot again. So this is bringing something forward, actually moving ahead with the project of the medbeds. King of Wands. Now, I always feel a trust when the King of Wands comes up. He's a master, and that's the wand is spiritual, so that can also be a technology that we haven't had here yet. And then our Page of Cups. So he's coming through with an offering or a gift, and it's fairly new. So to me, what this is saying is just how I was talking. I had the urge to tell you about my experience with that technology. It is around us, and it's being offered in a way that's not going to blow people's brains off. So I feel yes, they are definitely coming through. It just might come in a way, where it comes through in a way that's more palatable for people that have been a little bit more asleep. Beautiful Nine of Pentacles again. She is on fire today. So this is something that is unique, very abundant, but very but really quite happy. So yeah, it's coming. It is coming. So
very good. Do we know? He's asking when.
Yeah, okay. Well, like I said, I feel they're already starting to be introduced to us just through these people that have found a way to technologically work with a higher frequency. So it depends, Andromedan, what type of bed you're talking about. Are you talking about the big, pods that they've been using for years maybe on Earth? That is a different technology but holds that frequency. So I can ask about those ones, which maybe you're wanting to know. So I'm going to use my kinesiology again and just find out a timeline if I can. It won't be within 6 months that those come out. It'll be after 6 months.
Okay.
And I'm sort of getting even late 2023 into 24, they will become available for the public because they've also got to have them made. They've got to, have them ready. And I mean, it's taking a while to even get this technology out that this amazing physicist come engineer, whatever she is, has actually made,
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a little bit of time yet. So start drinking celery juice. It works wonders.
Okay, so Melissa was talking about Anne Heche. So actually, I don't really care much for Anne Heche. I was just the reason I asked the questions was because I felt like last time I didn't dive deep enough into this situation that was happening. So it was more of curiosity than anything else. But yeah,
and it was interesting because I had that question that kept popping up for me too, because people were asking me personally, well, is she still here or not? And I went, yeah, you're right. That's one thing I forgot to ask. I just presumed that she'd passed over, and we can't do that anymore in this world of cray. So it was really just clarifying, and as Elisa said, going deeper into that scenario.
Yes, so it was just that because I don't really care.
I don't know
one
her
way or another. I don't. But now that I know she was creating a video about the child trafficking, then now I am impressed with her, and I can't wait for that information to go out to the masses. So
exactly, yeah.
Okay, so was there an actual pyramid at Gympie that the government and main roads are building the new freeway over?
Yeah.
Is Gympie in Australia?
Yeah, it's actually I've got a friend that lives in Gympie, and she invited me out to see them, but I was working at the time, so a few of my other friends went out and they did a beautiful. They walked through there's sacred sites there that are incredible. They actually walked through it.
Yeah.
And my friend said she touched one of the rock faces that was sort of coming out from it, and she said she could just feel the communication with the beings that had been there, because there's a lot of ancient Egyptian history and culture as well that's actually in Australia. And so so let's find out first of all if there's a pyramid. Now that part of it I know that they've actually knocked down, because I was really sad that I couldn't go and get to experience it, because that has been knocked down. So that's one aspect of it. I know it's horrific. So let's just have a look and see if there are actually pyramids at Gympie to start with. We are like basics these days. And they've been hidden. So the star card again has come up. Now remember, this is something beautiful and incredible, but on the other hand, there's something going on that we don't know about. So I feel that they were hidden. A lot of them were hidden from us. So the Six of Pentacles is offering something. So it's almost like you can see a little bit of this, but we're not going to let you see anything else. So Wheel of Fortune. I do believe that there is a pyramid there, because that Wheel of Fortune cards come up. Now this can come from, like I said, other time frames. So it's movement around, and so coming from that Egyptian sort of space. There was a lot of interaction apparently between the beautiful Australian Indigenous people and the Egyptians. So, and let's just see if they actually do end up building that new freeway over it. Oh, I've actually watched some of my friend sent me some videos when people were out there protesting and trying to protect the site, and the beautiful Aboriginal elders were there. They were just getting, police were just there, just didn't care. No respect.
Wow.
No respect. I know. It's actually hurts your heart. But
yes.
Okay. Yeah. So let's just see if that is going to happen. There will be ramifications for the people that have done this as well. Karmically, there absolutely will be ramifications for them.
Okay. Very good.
So, yeah. It's the Knight of Cups has come up. So to me, this is, like I said, it's someone that's bringing through a message, but very gently. So I feel it's taken a lot longer than what they wanted because of what's going on. So death and transformation. So it's. I feel it is gonna happen because our Nine of Wands has also come up, but people are still going to stand strong and really try and help stop it happening. So I'm going to check to see if there could be a miracle with this, if there actually could be a miracle that stops it. It's still could go either way, Serena.
Wow.
Yeah, because that Two of Pentacles has come up, and to me, this is like there's still decisions being made on some level. Okay, so yeah, so even though some of that beautiful sacred site has already been demolished, there could be something that happens that changes it.
Okay.
So you just keep visualizing what you want to see.
Yeah, create your reality. Absolutely.
Create your reality. Yeah. So if something's dropped out, I always like to. Yeah, because the Five of Cups came up. So this is grief, looking back on something, but there's still Two Cups here. And I always say turn around and look at the Two Cups. So
Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. So now we want to take a little bit of time to do a personal reading for someone, a general reading for someone. If you guys will put the numbers 888, which is abundance. I want to see a bunch of 888s. If you're on the live chat, go ahead and put 888 if you want a reading, and I will pick someone.
Yeah. And so what I'll do is once I tune into whoever it is that you've chosen, and I ask for permission through their higher self, even though they've given permission, because that then helps me to be connected into what's important for them at the moment. So I like to do readings that are very pertinent to now, and maybe give some support and guidance if you need it to help you through certain situations. So that's
okay. Very good. All right. So the first person I saw was Tony 777.
Okay. Hi, Tony.
So Tony, I'll put a picture so you can have her picture there if that helps you.
Oh, okay, cool. I always like to just tune in as well. But yes, throw it up. Let's have a look.
And then I'm gonna
okay. So Tony, oh my God, you have got some incredible cards here, my love. First card up was the Two of Cups. Now, I don't know if you're in a new relationship or if you're wanting a relationship, but there's something definitely coming through for you with that Two of Cups. And it's if you're in a relationship, it actually means that you're going to have an even better aspect of it, because there's something within you that's coming through. And then we've got our Ten of Cups. Now, this to me is all about building a home, building a place where you're really happy and you feel like you're secure, and family, that you're surrounded by people that make you feel good and secure. Ace of Pentacles. So this is actually a beautiful reality that is very possible. So if you're thinking about all of this, or you're actually starting to do all of this, Ace of Swords, man, you can't get any better than this. You need to just keep going with that incredible storyline that you're putting out for yourself, that you're creating, because it's whatever you've wanted, whatever you've been creating, to me it feels like it's really coming through for you. The High Priestess has just come up. So to me, there's still some mystery there. Okay, there's a little bit of mystery come through for you. And just remember to not look back onto your past. If things have gone a bit wrong or haywire, just remember to not sort of drag yourself back into that, because what you're creating is quite incredible. but there is still some mystery around this, and you've probably been asking some questions about it. 3 of Wands, you're looking forward to your future. Let go of that past. That's just confirming what we were saying. So, so I just, I feel like something really beautiful is happening for you or coming through for you. 8 of Wands, really fast. So you're going to get messages. It's going to actually happen quite quickly. So if you're not already in a relationship, or if you're not already in a place where you want to be, I feel something's going to happen for you that's going to bring it through quite quickly. But you've got to remember to stay in that creation mode, in that positive mode as well. Yeah. So
beautiful.
So I'd love to know, Tony, if that helped you, or if that was
yes, Tony, give us some feedback.
Yeah. So, but the cards were really quite beautiful. So whatever you're doing, just keep doing it and walk away from the past. That message keeps coming up because the 8 of Cups has come up. So don't let yourself get caught up in creating something that you haven't wanted. The reason why we experience things is to learn what we don't want, so we can then create what we do want.
Yes.
So there you go. So
beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see if we can get some feedback from Tony. And
did we get Trixie? Did Trixie pop in the rest of her question? You know how we weren't quite sure what that ridge was? I don't know if she's managed to write anything in there or if she's been called away or something, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can just do a simple yes, no on that if we want, but
all right. I really like this question, Lady Hawk. I just saw it. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yes, she did. Trixie did. Okay, so.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Yep. Does Jasper know Saint Germain or know of him? Okay. So so personally, I actually love working with the Saint Germain energy, because Saint Germain to me, as when I've experienced my experience with him, it's all different for everyone. I actually find Merlin comes through a lot too. So Merlin is another incarnational aspect, a magical aspect of Saint Germain, and I love working with Merlin. Magic, absolute magic with his staff and what it can do for our ley lines. So they're both the similar energy. So yeah, so Saint Germain to me, he brought through the violet flame onto earth to help us to transmute and clear our auras and our energetic field. So I'm going to tune into Jasper and see what his interpretation, what he shows me his interpretation is of Saint Germain.
Okay, very good.
Okay, so what he's saying is it's almost he's everything you could ever want me to be. And he's showing me him encompassing almost the earth. And when you know what I know, then you know me. Oh, wow. That was the words that came through as he showed me this image of Saint Germain almost helping cover the earth with his magical, his realm. Okay, and he's also saying to me now, Saint Germain is also a place. So it's also a dimension or an aspect of frequency. So it's like,
wow.
I know. So that's what he's showing me, which actually makes sense now to me too. So they can come through. They come through however you need to see them, however you need to experience them. And I'm getting really hot as I'm talking about this. So there's definitely an energy coming through. So guys, tune into that frequency as we're talking about it and just see if you're getting a download or if you're getting, having an experience with that frequency and energy. So Jasper's just showed me a whole new way of perceiving these beautiful ascended masters or these, energetic beings.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jazzy. So that's what Jasper said. So Lady Hawk,
very good.
great question. Yeah.
Very good. So I'm not sure if we want to get into this here.
Can we not? Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely. So
and
I just wanted to.
And no, I prefer not to. I think everyone has their role to play. Everyone, and
absolutely.
We have to go in and do our own. You may need some information from people, and then all of a sudden you go, "Hang on a minute, maybe this doesn't resonate with me." Some things I say may not resonate with you. Does that mean that I'm a bad person? No. And so that's how I like to look at things.
Yes. Yeah. Just again, I will say, if you question something somebody says, that should be your first inkling, your first idea that maybe you should look at that. Why am I not resonating with what this person is saying? Right. And I'm talking about whether it's Sam or whether it's Ishmael, either one. To be honest, for me, I really don't resonate with anybody right now. I just feel like I feel like it's just at this time, it's time to go within and because I feel like I can't trust anything I hear, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about truthers, channelers. It doesn't matter. At this point, I'm like done with it, because the misinformation is so huge that it's almost like I'm done, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah. Because it takes energy, you know, it can drain out, we can leak energy to it. So, you know, it's great to, and I think it's great to ask all of these questions. And I've always said this to you guys, go and tune into yourself and what resonates and what doesn't resonate. You know, exactly right. I just think it's nice because we can bring everything up to be looked at. So,
yeah.
So,
okay. Let's see. I had something that, okay, let's see. So there's a news that Space Force took over all the military satellite communications.
The military.
Yeah. Space Force takes over all military satellite communications. So I wanted to see if that was true, because if that's true, it's huge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Huge.
Wow. So space, so it's a space program that was set up by
Space
Mr. T.
Force is the new military branch of the United States. So we have the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the National Guard. So we have these branches, and then Mr. T created Space Force, which is the sixth branch of the military. And they're saying, but that's the good guys, right? So is it true that Space Force took over all military satellites?
Okay, let's just tune in and see what our cards want to tell us. Oh, could be onto something, because that's the first card up is our beautiful Ace of Pentacles, then our Nine of Pentacles, which is a very unique and abundant. So I'm Queen of Cups. So this is someone that's contemplating a situation that is sometimes looking at, you know, what needs to be done, how it needs to be done, really contemplating and seeing how it will affect people. So it does look like that has actually happened. And that Two of Wands keeps coming up at the end when we've asked questions around anything in that sort of particular arena. So it's looking out over the world, getting balance. So, you know, I mean, if that doesn't come out as a, you know, everyone knows about it, then it's because they're still working out, well, what's the best way to, you know, we know what we're doing, we know what it is, but what's the best way to bring it through?
Yeah.
They might use it. Yeah. But that was a very positive card.
We're making headway. Woo!
So
exciting. That's wonderful.
Yeah. It may not come out for a little while, like I said, because of that Queen of Cups, who was really contemplating, well, what's the best way forward with, you know, this? When's the best time to bring this out emotionally for the world? That card just came up. So, because this isn't, and she's come up again. So the Queen of Cups has come up again. So what is the best way for this to be worked with?
Okay. Very good. Very good. All right. I are at the end of the road today. That went by so fast. And the trolls just get more and more. So I'm imagining that means we're doing something right? More trolls.
Oh, gotta love the
So,
trolls.
yeah,
Okay, you're on track. So,
yep,
and I did
absolutely.
actually, Tony's thing jumped out at me, and she said yes, it was relevant what was come up for her. So I'm really happy for you, Tony, because they were just beautiful cards. So
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
absolutely, absolutely.
So
So, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you
yes,
for providing your questions, your magnificent questions.
yeah.
And we love, love, love every single one of you. You are all different and you are all amazing. And just know that you are loved.
Yes, definitely loved. And Jasper always sends love. Remember, you can tune into this beautiful boy and or girl, or whatever he wants to be at any moment. Always, you feel like you can tune in if you want some help to also you connecting into yourself.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So again, thank you so much. And we'll see you guys. I think this week is going to be on Thursday, right?
Correct. Yeah, because I've got to
Okay.
head up the Sunshine Coast on my Saturday morning. So it'll
Yes,
be, yeah, so Thursday
absolutely.
night.
Absolutely. And I'm going to put up my Shasta video and don't miss it. It's very cool. Very cool stuff that happened to us.
Awesome. Yay.
All right, guys. See you later.